All right, Jeremy Winnie at Black Belt Broker Team coming at you with a new Real Talk Thursday. I'm going with something that's a little relevant in the news right now, and you're going to hear all this doom and gloom, and I'm going to add a little doom and gloom, but tons of talk about the Federal Reserve kicking up interest rates. You know, we're having a special session. I've heard rumors that people think they're going to kick it up, an entire point by July, 100 basis points. Yeah, I don't know if that's really going to happen. I think they'll get it by the end of the year. But numbers of inflation do keep coming out higher than expected. So here's the kicker. Again, prices are already high. People are feeling priced out and squeezed in this market. With that, our average price point for the average home in Colorado Springs market is $500,000, give or take. A little higher, a little lower, whatever. If you're able to get a house under contract for $500,000 for a 3% interest rate, you're looking at about $2,100. $2,100, right? Well, obviously, if it goes up by a point, which it already has, we're up a point, right? Unless you have amazing credit and you're hitting all the right stuff, you might get below 4, but right now, as of February 15th, 2022, you're looking at 4% interest, right? So $500,000, 4% interest, $2,400, kicks it up $300. Well, you're like, well, that's not that big a deal, and it's really not, right? It's all based on lots of other things too. You need a place to live. It costs that same amount to rent. Might as well buy, all of that, and that's very common. Rates go up, everyone gets scared, they don't buy for a little while, and then that becomes the normal. And it's still worth it to buy, they buy. And we've covered this before, but it's again super relevant right now. And of course, same thing's going to happen if we go up another point, which we likely will. If we're at 4 now, by the end of the year, we could be at 5. And if we're at 5, that's another $300. You're at $2,700. So you are now $600 different than if you'd have gone under contract and bought something, say, end of last year versus what's likely to be end of next year. 5%, $700 difference. Again, is that a problem? Well, I don't know. Is it going to price some people out of the market? For sure. Is it going to make it likely where rents will go up a little more? Pretty for sure. Honestly, what I'm kind of hoping for is we get flat. And I don't think we're going to have a bubble. I think they're going to make it sound like it's a bubble, but we're just going to get flat, which is going to help. But if you can buy now, buy now. The Fed's made a liar out of me for a decade, but I think this is the time they're actually going to go up, right? Inflation is pushing so hard, we're going to see interest rates go up. And if that's the case, get in now. Tons of sellers are saying, man, I would love to move and I would love to buy, but there's just nothing to buy, so I'm not going to sell because there's nothing to buy. That perpetuates the catch-22. It perpetuates the cycle. If all you that are thinking about buying, selling, and buying something else, if you actually just chucked it on the market, everybody that wanted to do that, we would have inventory, but we don't. Right now, there is extremely low inventory because everybody's sitting on it because there's nothing to buy. If we all chucked them on and sold the things that we currently own so that we could, go shop and buy something else, man, it would change the game a lot. And you'd get in before these interest rates go up. But it's tricky, I know. When you're stuck at a 2.5 or a 3, and now you're going to hit a 4 and spend more money, man, it's going to feel tight. But I don't see it changing anytime soon. Get in before it gets worse. That's just my thoughts. If you got questions or concerns, you want to know about buying and selling, or my thoughts are a little more in depth on these types of situations that we're going to see coming up. Predicting the future is hard, but I'm pretty good at it. So reach out, let us know if you want to buy or sell. Obviously, we're going to take good care of you. And hit that subscribe and like and notifications button. We'll catch you on the next one.